everybody, and welcome to Survivor with Jamie, Jack, and Colleen. My name is Colleen.
I'm Jamie.
And he wrote my name down.
Oh my God.
I knew it. I knew that was going to be. I almost said it in unison with you. I was that certain.
And can I just say this?
The non-winners edit without showing me the non-winners edit. Anyway, sorry, go ahead, Jack.
Was her face dirty or what was going on?
All the time.
No,
Her face is
contouring
always
with dirt.
Yeah, I said, did anyone go, hey, Sue, why don't you take a trip with me out to the ocean and we can wash ourselves?
Yeah, no,
literally
the common.
Yeah, go to the ocean and wash your hands. Go to the ocean, wash your face.
No, but the common theory on Twitter is that she's contouring, which, if you don't know what that is, that's when you usually take like rouge or something and make your cheekbones and accentuate, accentuate your face features, facial features. She's doing that with the dirt.
With the dirt. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's whatever.
I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels like it's true.
But she always looks like she's like everyone else has gone out into the water and washed their face or, detangled and she always looks like she's just rolled in the dirt.
I thought for maybe she, after Teeny's bag burned and they got the fire up, maybe she used it as a pillow and all the chart.
Yeah, sweetheart, you got a little schmutz on your face.
Yeah. I was like going, what is going on with her face? I was distracted the whole episode.
You and the entire internet. You weren't alone.
Okay, so before we move on, though, I have a very important thing to bring up that I don't want to forget.
Okay.
Soul's vest at Tribal.
Yes.
Chef's kiss. Incredible.
I literally said, why is Saul disguised as a genie?
He looks so good.
No, I was going back to a classic movie in the 80s, Warriors.
Oh, all right.
Did it say Warriors on the back of his vest? Because that's
it
Warriors.
Said, I am Saul and I'm a badass on the back.
Well, I'm telling you right now, you probably have not seen the movie Warriors, but that's the vest.
I haven't. And I feel like that's your husband's, your son's fault. My husband's fault.
My husband has seen it, but no, I'm just it looked at first like I said, Warriors come out to play. The famous scene from the movie Warriors.
Oh, yeah,
I know that.
I've seen that. That's on social media.
Can you dig it? I saw it in the theater.
You know what? You have to be a certain caliber of human to be able to say, I'm going to wear an open shirt vest on national television and then do it. Go Saul.
He's
got
amazing.
The body for it.
Yep.
He's got the swagger for it. That's what's most important.
Plus, he gave us his classic Saul when he found out that they gave the shot in the dark back. He's this year's extreme face person, right?
Yeah, he's got some good face. Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. That's perfect. Spot on.
I don't know why he looked the other way. There was no one over there, but it's just
it's for the cameras.
He was looking at somebody in production that was like, "Hey, look at this. Look this way." And
Sarah just has her same expression.
Oh, Sierra is so pissed she looks so mad every time she's at Tribal.
Do you think she's actually really mad, or is she like, I'm going to show them? Like, is it just for funsies?
No, I think she's pissed.
No, I think she's angry. I think she's upset too. And
she's also saying, why doesn't Sue wash her face?
I'm fairly convinced that the final three may entail some form of Sue, Andy, and Sam.
Yes.
Because every week Sam tells us, I'm at the bottom. I got to do this. I'm at the bottom. And it's just like, okay, well, when are we going to see this payoff? And I feel like that's his into getting to the final three. It's like, I was at the bottom the whole time. And Sue's
at the bottom.
Like, well, you wrote my name down the whole time. So I got Genevieve and Caroline to vote you out.
I wonder if he keeps talking about how he's at the bottom, like on a constant roll, because he sees that somehow worked for Andy.
Maybe, but Andy and
but Andy was on the bottom.
Andy, they have different vibes though. Like they I like Andy
Are you
and I
saying
like
they're little?
Sam, but they
Are
have
they?
very different vibes.
They have
Yeah,
very different bottoms. You're right.
they're different types of bottoms. Let's just.
And Andy's using his. What do you say? I'm using my charm.
Andy was a giver at the bottom. Sam is
Okay.
just seeing what he could take.
Okay, I have to say, Jack, that it is entirely
Shandy's laughing
appropriate.
at that.
Entirely appropriate that you have the Australian Survivor up behind you today, because that's when you were talking about Andy, that he was saying what he was. He calls himself the Smiling Assassin,
Yes, the
which
smiling assassin.
was Ferris last year. That was like his call out. He called himself the Smiling Assassin, and he adopted that from Pia. So Andy, he cemented himself into some kind of Survivor history by claiming the Smiling Assassin name.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. I just thought he came up with it, and I thought it was fun.
I think it was like, hey, do you know how big of a Survivor fan I am?
Very true. Okay, let's talk about this actual episode, though. I thought there was a lot here, actually.
It was a meaty episode, and it didn't feel like there was a whole lot of filler happening. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I feel like this was one of those ones that pushed everything along. And I was talking to Shandy earlier before the episode aired, and she's like all on board with I believe she's all on board with the Genevieve train. But she also agrees with me that it looking like Andy is definitely going to be in the final 3. Where we disagreed was she thought that Andy would be the second place winner, like get 1 or 2 votes. And I was like, no, he's our no vote winner. So anyway.
No vote winner?
No vote final 3.
I think he could. I think he could get, it depends on who he goes up against. I think he could get some votes.
If he's against Sam and Sue, I think Sue wins.
Because Sue's a challenge beast, to be honest. I mean,
she is.
She is. She's like super, super fit for 45. See, at that point, you
for 54,
say you're
57.
Yeah, say or 50. What is she? 58?
Oh, she's in better shape than me. That's all I gotta say.
Like, go with your real age, dude. Like, it's even more badass.
It never made sense for her to say she was 45. I didn't.
It was weird. It was a weird thing, but whatever.
Whatever. Write my name down. I'm 45.
Anyway, yeah, that was a montage that was just unnecessary, other than to be like, oh, this is kind of grating.
We gotta get Sue. We gotta get Sue on this week's episode. What can we do?
But we saw this whole So is Sue going to be the reason that Kyle goes home? Because I feel like at this point, everyone's going to be the reason that Kyle goes home. Because he's in New England. The second he's not safe, he's out.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a Sue-led army by any means.
No, she'll say it, but no, again, you have to get rid of him because. But you took a guy.
Last week.
Gabe is pretty good at the challenges, and you just voted him out. I would have voted Genevieve out because Gabe is better at the challenges. Gabe has a better chance of taking Kyle out. He beat Kyle the week before.
Yes, and Jeff was totally enamored with his performance in this competition tonight.
Yeah. Wait, with Kyle's performance?
With Gabe, yeah.
Gabe. Okay.
So
that me personally, if I'm Kyle, I would have said, okay, let's get Genevieve out. She's a smart player. Yeah. But she's not good at the challenges. So
I do think that Genevieve, unless we weren't seeing something with Gabe's game, but I do think Genevieve was a better choice because even if she's not good at the challenges, she's literally orchestrated the last 4 votes.
Yeah, she's smart.
I think Gabe is dangerous in your face and Genevieve is dangerous behind your back.
Also, can I just make an interjection here? Like a little itty bitty tangent. When she wears the glasses, doesn't she look like Shannon Elizabeth's character in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? Okay, thank you. Yes. All I can see when I look at her, I'm like, oh my God, you look like
she's an international diamond thief.
And can I say this? Did Gabe do enough to come back again?
He's manifesting it live on TV.
He said, "I'll be back," and I'll be back. I'm like going, Gabe, you're a good player.
But I think
no excitement there. There's no
just having the eye contact with Jeff in that moment in the rain and saying, "I'll be back." That's all it's going to take. He's going to be back.
Jeff should have said, "Okay, Arnold."
Yeah, like Jeff's
Oh,
like,
everybody.
yeah, that's how we do it in Survivor. Bring this
I mean,
guy back.
I could see Rome coming back.
Yeah,
because he's a character, but Gabe was just Gabe was he's a very confident person.
Well, it kind of depends with Rome because I've heard some roomy rumors that he has been getting some cease and desists from. Like, they're like, hey, you're not going to be doing the finale if you don't zip it.
Well, they don't do finales like post shows anyway.
I think it's like an out interview or something. I don't know, but like they don't.
Oh,
get
so that's why
hate if they.
Okay, that's why he left our chat.
He couldn't help. He had so much information to give, and he was like,
well, also. There was this giant rumor this past week that Rome spoiled the boot list in his exit interview.
That's what I'm talking about. And then he basically.
But guess what?
That he was
after this episode, in between, I Googled it because I was like, well, now I want to see it.
Now you need to know.
And guess what? He didn't spoil it, everyone.
Yeah, what was it that he just he basically just didn't like?
He did the word. They say he did the word association game in the order of people that were like that they got voted out. So like the last person he did word association would be the winner. Except it's not true because he had Gabe pretty far up there, and Gabe just went out. And I think that was just a rumor that people were starting just to start things.
Unless Gabe comes back in the game because they found out someone cheated, that's why he's coming back.
He'll be back. I just gotta give props to Rome though, because homie is out of the game and he's still sowing chaos within it, and good job, buddy.
Well, if he can't be,
that's how you keep your name out there.
If he can't be quiet, then he won't be back.
Yeah, you gotta. CBS is serious about that stuff.
Amanda, who is a first-time Survivor watcher, text because she just finished. She said,
yes.
"Quote: Andy is the most ridiculous person ever." Unquote. I think she was watching the part with the ball where he's licking it. That was ridiculous, guys.
I love it. I loved it.
They went out of their way to show us that everybody else is pushing it with their head, but Andy is slow motion, pushing it with his tongue. Now,
and he had sand all in his tongue. I'm going, oh my God, Andy.
Look, there's okay.
The gift is already out there.
If you have a child listening, earmuffs real quick, because I'm going to get innuendo-y. I think that there's something to say with Jeff making all the balls jokes. And them showing Andy with sand on his tongue. I'm just gonna say.
So you're saying he's licking Jeff's balls?
And
no, I'm.
While the earmuffs are on, I actually did want to ask Colleen and Jack. I wanted to ask both of you if you've ever experienced a wind that was so strong it moved your balls. Just curious.
Well, now I do, but not when I was younger.
Well,
But I was saying, I go, why are they facing the wind? Turn around so your body blocks the wind, right?
Be a wind block.
I seriously, why are you like this?
Unless that's the way, the mics or something was positioned so that they physically couldn't crawl along.
Heck with
that
it.
way. I don't know.
Excuse me, I said a bad word.
The earmuffs were still on. It's okay.
I just made a Sandy cunnilingus joke. Okay, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It was the special segment of the episode.
But I just was like,
earmuffs can come off now.
But knowing production, they probably have a giant fan there. Here comes the wind.
Well, he did.
It's like a Beyonce music video up in that set.
Yeah.
He did use that's how they do it in Survivor. That's how we do it in Survivor when the winds came in. He has some control of the wind. So
when they walked in, who's the one that said, Jeff, you have a thing with balls?
I don't know who said that. Why did I miss that?
When they first walked in, because they saw the thing with the ball, it was either Caroline or Rachel, I thought.
Rachel?
It said, Jeff, you have a thing with balls. I almost used that one, but I couldn't
either
pass
one
on
of them.
He did a great job. All the balls jokes were just on point tonight again.
They absolutely were.
I told this story yesterday on the broadcast, so spoiler alert if you're going to listen to that on Friday. But we were playing the family version of Cards Against Humanity last night, and one of the questions was, where do babies come from? And
hell.
Well, no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sometimes.
There's a story behind that. It's not safe for work. You can go listen to the broadcast if you want to hear it. But 2 turns later, so that was, I think that was Jay asked that question. And then it got over. So then it was Jay, Zach, and then me. And then I asked the question, come and see Disney, the latest show, Disney on blank. And yeah, Zach just goes, "Oh, I've got the perfect one for where babies come from." And he puts it down. And I pick it up first. And I just can't stop laughing. And I was like, Disney on balls.
He's banned from Disneyland forever.
And I was like, well, I guess you're done with Disney on Ice. You've aged out of it officially.
It's a coming of age story.
But I read that first and we laughed so hard. Like Jay and I were dying.
Is that Club 33?
I think that's Rule 34. There's a porno for everything. And then Jay and Alex were just like, you know what? You don't have to read ours. That one wins.
I'm surprised Alex gave up like that because Alex doesn't like to lose. Alex
does not like to lose. But that one was so funny. And he didn't get the now I know I should have played this where babies come from joke. I don't even know if Zach fully got it, but it was so funny. But Alex knew. He was like, all right, hats off. I'm a gracious loser once in a while.
Wow. Should have filmed that, sent it to the family.
Well, we're in Santa Claus season now, so.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, smart kid. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, let's get back to Survivor. Sherry said I did laugh when Jeff said grab your balls.
That was funny, yes.
This was a meaty episode. So we think that Genevieve is the target next time, or do we think that Genevieve is going to be first one? She's going all the way to the end now. Is this Genevieve's game to lose?
It is Genevieve's game to lose. They had to
it depends. If Kyle wins next week, it would have to be. Why wouldn't it be Genevieve?
Yeah, but if Kyle doesn't win,
Sam is not good at the challenges. Andy's not good at the challenges. I mean, they're not challenge beasts. I mean, they won. Sue is really good at the challenges. It could be Sue.
Yeah, it could be
to get rid of her because she was with Gabe, right? She didn't vote for.
Yeah, she didn't want Gabe to go necessarily, but
she did not. She voted Genevieve. Yeah.
I kind of feel that there's a really great possibility that now that they let her wriggle free, all she needs is for Teeny to need her, and I think she's safe.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
But is Teeny enough? Because Teeny is not very. She doesn't really.
But Teeny also hates her right now.
But she's not
big mad, yeah.
But she's not a leader, Teeny. She's not someone to go in there. Okay, this is who we. She just kind of gets frustrated.
She tries.
She tries, but she doesn't have that. What am I trying to say? She's just not forceful enough.
The commanding presence is what you're mean.
Yeah, the leader's charisma. Yeah, but I think if Genevieve can get back in with Teeny, I think she goes a couple more rounds.
And why I don't understand why they didn't tell Teeny last week.
That was weird.
Because Teeny was Soul's. Because I think they got so screwed over by Sam telling Soul that it was going to be him.
I think that really
anything else because it sounds like it was a bit of a drama. Although in his exit interview, Soul said that he only found out about it a little while before Tribal. It wasn't like Sam told him in the middle of the afternoon. There seemed to be a lot of
but if Teeny's on your side, why piss Teeny off?
True. Yeah. Sherry points out Teeny needs to learn to move in the shadow.
Yeah, the shadow knows.
Yeah. First, I couldn't figure out what she was. What is she holding up? It was on. Her bag was on fire.
My God! Yes. I
go, what is she holding up? And when they said, "Oh, it's her bag," I go, I thought she was going to quit the way she was talking and the way she was going, and my bag, my bag burns. Now everything I have is gone. And I'm like going, oh, Teeny, don't quit. Don't quit, Teeny.
I
You
kind
can
of love.
You can put a patch on the bag.
She dealt with it. Put another patch on, rip one off your pants and put it on your bag. I kind of low-key love though that like 2 of my Survivor like favorites have had their things scorched in the fire, because didn't Carolyn's pants start on fire too?
Oh,
Oh, that's right. I forgot all
Everybody
about that.
yeah.
And somebody else's socks got burned. Like they need to be more careful with their drying of things around the fire.
Mike got burned.
Well, just
that may have been that
was foreshadowing, actually.
Well, he'll definitely be burning. He'll be burning sometime forever. So it's like
yeah.
Allegedly or confirmed, well, whatever.
No,
yes,
I don't care.
Yeah.
Sue me.
I just didn't want to get us to be sued. Sue Jack, not us.
Oh,
just Jack.
I thought we were a team. I guess we're not a team.
It's okay. Your summons will show up at my house.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Gosh.
But yeah, no, I don't think Teeny's gonna trust Genevieve though. Honestly, I think that it'd be kind of cool if Teeny and Andy could get on the same page.
I wouldn't be against it. I mean,
but also like Sam. Okay.
Sam.
Oh no, Jack has
Jack has left the show. I'm taking over for Jack.
Who's this? Ted Lasso? How did you get here?
There you go, Mike. Jack's gone. Can't sue him.
Oh my God! You also added fire to your background.
No, it's always been there.
Oh, okay.
All
right, I just noticed it.
Oh wait, Jack must have added it before he left.
Well, that Jack. What won't he do? That guy.
Boy.
Oh, that guy. So okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? I need to know what your opinions on this are. So Andy's whole loyal to the soil.
Yes. Let's talk about that.
I feel like maybe that's something he just made up on the spot. I don't think that's a saying he has.
All the way to
100%.
the soil. Well, that's just on top.
Well, he's sitting there like staring at dirt all day, like when they're not doing challenges, basically just laying in the sand. I feel like he was like, oh, I'm going to use that. And he just pocketed until he had an opportunity. He was loyal to the soil.
You know what, though? Good for him. Thinking ahead.
Yeah, but he was saying like all the way down to the soil. Well, the soil is right on top. I mean, it's right.
Did he mean like I am loyal to the earth or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He just saw something that rhymed. He was like, that sounds good. I mean, it's not like, Kyle's walking around with saying $1.20 all the time. Like Andy's got to have a thing to say. I mean, that's
very true.
It's Groucho Marx. We are just filled with celebrities today.
Filled with them. Yeah. Good times. I feel like though, I don't know. I Gabe and Genevieve were both good vote outs.
Yeah.
And
I don't feel like there was a really great or wrong between the two.
Yeah. Again, I just would have kept, if I'm Kyle, I would have pushed to keep, not Kyle. If I'm the other people, I would have kept to keep Gabe, because if you want to get rid of Kyle, like I said, if Kyle goes to the final 3, he's going to win.
Yeah, he is. He's
likable. He's good at the challenges. I mean, he's got a good story. So
I think the only X factor here is that, or not even X factor. I think from Kyle's point of view is Gabe will come after him the second he's not whatever. And I get it. You want that shield, but what happens if that shield is also your
No, I'm not saying
targeting you?
I'm saying Kyle was smart to get rid of Gabe.
Okay.
I'm saying that I made it.
Sam, you meant Sam?
No, Kyle, because who can beat Kyle in the challenges now other than maybe Sue?
That's true. Gabe was always really close.
That's what I'm saying. Gabe was the one. So if you want to get Kyle out, he's got to lose, right? I mean, he could make.
What was?
We haven't seen a challenge he's bad at.
Last week he lost, and what was that? What was that?
That was where they had to do the hold the wall, and Gabe beat him.
Yeah, with the feet.
That's what I'm saying. Is so Gabe is the guy You
I
know,
believe that Mike Bloom brought up the statistics and said that there's only um, three challenges that he didn't win, or three immunities he didn't win in the whole game. Like
really.
total. Like
Yeah,
he's
that Kyle. Yeah, that makes sense. That's
He's
absolutely
just
true.
really good at it. And I said there's a lot of people. Sam, he doesn't come close to winning him.
no.
We know Andy's terrible. There'll be another Saw challenge.
Okay, at this point, it's really comical, like the way that they do Andy dirty at.
Yeah,
They really do. But maybe it did like a last breath or something. That I feel like something like that is such a good like game changer, because you have all these other challenges are very much kind of in the same realm. But I mean,
you're talking about when they have to hold
yeah,
it.
hanging in
Okay.
there with the tide rolling in is a completely different level of
Yeah, that's a different beast. Yeah.
maybe Andy
Yeah.
would be good at that. No, he'd probably drown, but maybe.
Poor Andy. I feel so
3 minutes
bad.
later, is Andy coming up?
Well, he was loyal to the soil, Jeff.
What's the loyal to the soil equivalent to the ocean?
Sand, right?
He was
sand.
free to the sea.
Free to the sea. There you go. Andy's floating away. That's how you do it on Survivor.
That's what you doing on Survivor.
Oh.
He's not even holding his balls. Oh my God, it's crazy. And this water is cold. Anyway.
Oh boy.
Love you.
Man.
We love you, Andy. It's
Yeah.
love.
I love Andy. I think he's not good at the challenges.
Nope.
Even when before they started, he goes, "Let's have fun." And so maybe that's why he put his tongue on the ball. I don't know, because he wanted to have fun.
Maybe that's how you distract
That's
people
what I'm getting back to.
Yeah.
That's what I was missing my whole life. Before every athletic event, I should have just said, let's have fun.
Let's have fun.
No one would have noticed how terrible I was. She's just here for the love of the game.
Yeah. She's having fun. She sucks.
No, she's just really having fun.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
What about the rice trade?
Yeah. Hey, at least that was a little bit better. Like
I thought
it was better because the shot in the dark sucks anyway, and like nobody.
Yeah, that was me. I said, "Oh, great, we don't have to hear about that stupid shot in the dark for the rest of the season."
You know what? It was like it finally worked.
Yeah,
It finally held some power in the game.
it did. Yeah,
Thought that was pretty great.
Yeah.
I liked the interaction with Sam really hesitating on it, and then I don't really feel like Gabe really convinced him. I don't know why Jeff was really pushing for the idea that like, oh, Gabe, he's a master manipulator. He manipulated you into giving up your
and
shot.
Sam's like, "No, I just didn't want to be I didn't want to be a dick."
Like, who wants to be that guy?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you want to be the one guy that says, "No, we can't have rice." There's no way. It was peer pressure. There was
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's like an instant target on your back. Like we don't have this rice because of
He
you.
would have been gone by the end of the afternoon.
You can burn the rice and still not go home the next vote.
That's true.
But
I've seen that.
if you hold rice back from people,
Yeah,
I
that's
love
a no-no.
I love the story arc that's being put out there for Rachel, like that she goes from like pocketing the rice to bringing the whole bag home.
Yes, without even needing to give anything up.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
And Genevieve pointed out too, oh, Rachel doesn't have to give up anything.
Well,
Hey.
And she's
Some
like,
of us just get lucky that way.
sorry. Sorry.
You
Suckers.
can cry about it, I guess.
Yeah, I think that Genevieve already knew. I think there was probably a few little conversations before that. Like we didn't see the edit go in that flow because it really felt like Genevieve was like, oh, right away. Like right away. Like, what did I do?
Yeah. I need my shot in the dark. I like the rice, but I need my shot in the dark.
Yep. I don't know. Being hungry sure convinces you to do what you need to.
Jeff was trying to make it seem like it's a big deal. It changes the game. People change the vote. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Why be? But you know what? It was nice to get to actually see the shot in the dark, like as a group, and then it's dice, so they moved it into dice at some point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they gave rice for dice. See,
Rice for dice.
Andy, see how easy that is to do. You totally made it up on the fly.
Yeah, I'm rice to dice.
Rice to dice.
I'm dice. I'm rice.
Dice, baby. What?
Dice,
Dun, dun,
baby.
dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
Hey, there's been lawsuits over that rhythm right there. You be careful. You better put your eyes back on.
Yeah, I'm not here.
They're coming back for you.
I had nothing. I just was copying people. I had nothing to do that.
Oh, thank goodness it's not Jack, because the other guy, they're coming for him.
They're coming for that guy, yeah. Oh my God. Okay, I've completely lost my train of thought now. I feel like there still was a lot left that we haven't even talked about.
I'm Sue.
I was just gonna say, I feel like we're seeing a little bit about how Sam, is getting what he wants, which I feel like is good for Sam.
I need some rice stuck to my face.
Oh, Jack. In case anybody needs to know why Jack's laughing at himself right now, he has moved the fake mustache to his jawline.
Side of my face.
He's
contouring his cheekbones. He's contouring with the mustache.
It's very windy. It's very windy.
Very windy.
It's all balls.
I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty.
So pretty and witty and bright.
Anyway, Sue, I'm just kidding. You're my winner's pick. So
she is. She's your winner's pick. I was going to try to make her go home this week. That didn't happen.
Yeah, I don't think Sue is going anywhere for a little while.
Who picked Genevieve? Was it Jack? Did you pick Genevieve to go home this week? Yeah, I think you did. I don't know.
I thought I had
Sam. I knew one of you had. I just didn't know who it was.
I didn't have Sam?
I
don't know. I can't remember.
You had Genevieve.
I had Genevieve. Oh, come on, people.
Yeah. Now what? Now what's your opinion of who should have gone home, huh?
I'm pretty
Genevieve.
sure.
I said the whole time it was Genevieve should have gone home.
Let me see. Hold on real quick. You had, spoiler alert, you did have Genevieve. Jamie had Sue and I had Rachel. And after this commercial break, we can delve into that a little bit more. Anybody have anything else at the top of the show about, the episode in general?
No.
All right. Well, let's take a quick break. When we come back, I'm sure there'll be more silliness to ensue. All right, everyone. We are back. We've got an email from Mandy. Are you guys ready?
Mandy. Oh, happy birthday, Mandy.
Happy birthday, Mandy.
Mandy.
And
Big 5-0.
I don't know how old she is, but I'm pretty sure she's not 50. Not that that's a big deal. Like go.
I just like to mess with people and make them older than they are.
Fair enough. You do like to do that. The time that you told Jay that he was already 40 when he turned 39, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Did you have him convinced for a minute?
No, he was really upset.
Because people are going, oh, I didn't know Jay was 40 already. I'm like,
oh my God.
Yeah, it was a whole thing, Jamie. It was a whole thing.
I have a nephew who will when he wishes you happy birthday, he says happy whatever your age birthday, and he even to like Cindy and Colleen, he'll go happy birthday. Da, da, da. Just announces it for everybody to see. I personally don't care. Huh?
How does he keep tabs on all that?
Oh, he knows.
Just one of those guys.
He knows everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a bus driver in San Diego, and he knows every single street, everything.
It is pretty cool.
Responsible bus driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me finish with Mandy's email though. Mandy says Teeny is amazing, and I want to give them a big hug after that.
Oh, little adorable teeny. That was
That's
great.
right, we didn't talk about Teeny's
That
confessional.
was really, really great. And I'm glad that Mandy brought that up because today, especially, it was a good day for having the importance of.
You think Nancy Mace is gonna like do a whole bunch of tweets about her? Like,
I mean, like, she's on a roll, so maybe. But
no,
I
but
thought
no,
it was
seriously,
really good.
like, yeah, like that was really sweet segment. So
We love
yeah.
Titi.
Yeah.
She's very likable. I mean, I don't know how if she. I don't know if she could
Just
win,
like-
even if she got to the finals. But
I'm
she's very
telling you.
likable.
Yes, I don't know if she would win either, but like
I want
like
you to
her,
put
so.
third
If
place.
it's a personality thing this year, she could win.
What? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
what a sweet kid. Like,
Well, now that Saul is gone, it's just got to be a personality thing, right?
yeah. Yes. I sure hope he wears that vest again next week.
Yeah, how is he going to top that?
Warriors come out to play.
I just hope he shows up to every jury wearing that.
Oh.
They should have like disco music when he's walking in.
Yes, yeah, he would have. If
Staying
anybody
alive.
had moves, it'd be him.
Yeah.
All right, let's focus. The shot in the dark isn't that great, so sure, let's give it all to Jeff.
Yeah,
Exactly. Let's do it.
do it.
Was Sam's hesitation him being scared for real, or planning it to make him look less connected than he is? But truly, the best was Gabe convincing Sam that he could have used his tonight. I think Sam was half serious, half playing.
Do you think he was maybe like testing the water?
I think he was testing. I absolutely think he was testing. What about you, Jack?
I think he's testing. I mean, he didn't want to just go. If he's going for this whole game, I'm on the bottom. I don't have a chance. Maybe trying to take some of the, again, I don't think he is a target because again, he is as big as he is, as physical as he is, you think he'd be better at the challenges, but he's not.
But okay, to be fair, do we think that if Sam was up against anybody in the game right now at like a final 2 or 3 that he'd win? Is there anyone he would win over? Because I kind of don't think there is now that I'm thinking of it.
Maybe Andy?
I think Andy would get more.
I think at this point, possibly Sue, because we just keep seeing Sue on a vendetta against people that wrote her name down, which never ends well.
But it's only been really one. I mean, Saul went home.
And Kyle, yeah.
That would be fun to have Kyle on the jury and Sue. Why do you think you wrote my name down? that'll be every answer she gives. So what moved you? He wrote my name down.
Oh my God! Please, Survivor gods, I need this.
I am trying to think, and I don't know at this point from what we've seen.
Just every answer to be you wrote my name down.
If there's anyone who Sam could beat, maybe Teeny, depending like on how her attitude goes. And by attitude, I mean like, does she continue to flip out on people and like show emotion, which is a terrible thing to like say, but like that's how realistically people view you in society. Again, right? Empathy only goes so far.
She could be upset what Genevieve did, but I think you gotta it's poker. You gotta go in there and say, hey, I understand.
Yeah, no, agreed.
I mean, even if it pisses you off, you have to just go with that. I understand.
Yeah. And I kind of feel like maybe that is the direction that it was heading. I mean, we had the confessional ourselves, but I don't necessarily think that's what's happening at camp. Because when they went back to camp, it was like, okay, the situation was, hey, let me explain this to you. And Teeny's like, yeah, absolutely. I want to know what happened, but I need a minute.
But I thought Genevieve did a terrible job. She basically said, she told Teeny, yeah, I'm playing this game, and if I don't need you, I'm cutting you loose. Basically, that's what she was saying.
Yeah, our relationship is complicated. Is never an apology.
No. All you had to say, she should have said, hey, I felt really bad. I was told not to, people were saying, people think I had everything to do with it. I didn't. and they told me to be quiet. So I just was quiet so it wouldn't come back. I mean, that's how you do it. But you don't sit there and say, yeah, I'm playing this game. I don't want to get emotional with anybody. I don't,
That's not a good sell.
So I was like, ooh, you're blowing this. But for a smart player, that wasn't smart there, because Teeny, I don't think Teeny, like we said earlier, you guys said that Teeny's not going to forgive her.
You know what is interesting though is for somebody like Genevieve who said, confessional, I made the choice to not get emotionally attached to anybody in this game. When I came in, that's what I was going to do. I've been trying to do that. I can cut these people because I'm not attached, but for some reason I am attached to Teeny, and then to see her heartbreak and know that's because of me. And then when she goes in and she tries to patch that, she can't, because she is emotionally attached to Teeny.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, okay, now I see why you were so adamant about not being emotionally attached. It's not because it's easier to cut people. It's because that's your weakness.
Right.
So that was interesting, at least.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But I don't think Sam could win up against anybody right now, personally.
No.
Right now, yeah. Okay. Finishing Mandy's email.
Still going on?
Still going on.
Jeez, Mandy.
She's had another birthday since this email started. She's 51.
Oh God, no. You're so funny. She's like reverse Sue aging.
So just aging then.
Yeah, just aging. Yes, Caroline. Get Gabe out and take control of the game. I can't decide if I want Andy, Caroline, Sam, or Trent. Trent. That's a typo. Who's Trent?
Teeny?
Teeny. Okay.
Okay.
Teeny to win. Can it be a 4-way tie? Then again, Rachel with the I don't want to be captain. I want to be the ocean.
Oh, that's great.
I loved that, actually.
Great.
That was great. If I'm ever on Survivor, someone remind me before I leave. Not that you'll know, but like remind me anyway to use that. I love that.
That's really good.
Oh, damn. And then she finishes with, why is Sue's face so dirty? Well, we've answered that one.
Poor Sue.
The mustache is back, everyone.
Yeah.
Now I'm Sam. I mean, not Sam. Andy.
Oh no! I'm not describing the visual we just got. Use your imagination.
Or
put yourself a little bit further into the gutter, and then there we are.
Yeah. You got to go quick. You want this over by 10:45.
I know. I want this over by. Yeah, I got to go quick. So yeah, get the mustache off.
This must be a finale. You're freshly shaved.
All right. As you can see.
All right.
We all had Gabe making merge, although Jamie had reservations.
I did.
She did, but it doesn't matter. So
we all had merge.
We all had merge. So now Jamie has a full 5 points.
Ooh.
Jack has 7, and I have 4. Yay! Jack. Nobody got points for who went home. I think this is the least amount of points we've ever gotten this season. Like, for
it should be
home.
easier with only 9 people in it.
It should be, which is why I am going to go with Caroline next week.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Ooh, changing that up. Nice.
I think the fact that everyone now acknowledges that she's in charge of the game is going to be like a target on her back.
I'm gonna go with Kyle. I'm putting it back on Kyle. He's got to not win at some point.
Yeah, he does.
That's a good point. I'm gonna go with Sam.
All
right, Sam. None of these choices are bad. Like, none of them are bad. So here we are. And then I guess, as you've all heard, Survivor has announced that they are going to do a 2-week finale. So the finale will begin on December 11th and conclude on December 18th.
You think
How
they
can
give me
you
credit
call it
for
finale if it's 2 parts a week apart?
Because remember, I've been saying the 3 hours was too long.
Yes.
I said what you should do is have 2 hours and then announce the winner the following week.
But what is the
then have a 2-hour after
Is
show.
this their way to try to appease all of the people that hate the idea of there not being an after show? Like,
No, just give us a damn after show. The after shows are still great. I like
That's
that.
what I'm saying. If you
love
had
a
you announce the winner, you have 2 hours. You can talk to everybody. You can find out. It's so rushed because they only have 30 minutes now. They would only have like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Oh God, I miss the reunion shows. I just always really loved them.
I do. I also
Bring
like
Rosie back.
Bring her back.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So I don't know. I feel like, I'm kind of there for it.
Plus, I really like getting to see the, like once they've had a chance to watch the game unfold and see everybody's stories and confessionals and come back and have to talk about what that was versus the perception that they had. I really enjoyed that. But I suppose, I mean, that's the thing with podcasts and, exit interviews and that being such a big part of this now.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Yep.
I love all the podcasters and the people that are doing the exit.
Well, and also like, not to, tear down your idea, Jack, but think of how much more ad revenue they can get by making a finale 2 weeks in a row.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what this is really about. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's about money.
Of course, it all makes sense.
It always is.
And I understand why they do it right after the vote is because it's cheaper. They don't have to fly people in. They don't have to
get Jeff a jet ski and a helicopter.
Exactly. They don't have to, they have to rent out a studio. Well, it's probably CBS Studios, but there's probably a lot of cost behind that. Whereas they just, all right, the crew's already here. Let's have some pizza and some champagne and go. I get why that's cheaper. I mean, it's just a cheaper.
Yeah, it's just, we kind of lose. I feel like we kind of lose out on the experience, but
and I don't like watching the person who really loses out of the final 3. Like they're still hurting. It's immediate. I want to know what their thoughts are and how they process that.
I didn't get a vote.
Yeah, here, have some pizza and be happy.
You played a great game. Oh, I was just the loser that everyone dragged in because they knew I couldn't win.
We love Survivor as they're in the corner crying. Terrible.
And he's over there licking a ball.
Dennis did have something to say on the Facebook page, and he said, "Does anyone else think Teenie is just about the best human we've ever met through Survivor?
I keep trying,
kind, even-tempered, empathetic, intelligent. I think she is definitely an A+ human being.
She's very
from the rooftops, people.
Yeah, wait, go ahead, Jack. Go ahead.
She's extremely likable. I mean, even if she does dress like Boxcar Willie, that's
for a patchwork quilt.
Stop making fun of their clothing.
I just think it's funny.
It's all right. It's still cute.
Yeah, she's adorable.
It's quirky clothing. It's okay. I like it. I mean, we've had circus outfits. We've had Boy Scout uniforms.
Yeah. That's right.
All right.
There's been all sorts of fun things.
Jamie, you just said that in the most Midwestern accent possible. Boy Scouts uniforms.
Boy Scouts uniforms. It's just amazing.
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it creeps out.
Real quick before we go, the end of the episode was dedicated to Barb, the biggest Survivor fan of all time. And that's Jeff Probst's mom, who died 2 weeks ago.
I did not know that.
Yes, it was. She passed away just before her 86th birthday.
Oh,
so
man.
that is why it was dedicated to her, and I believe it's a see you on our next adventure.
Aww.
I didn't know who it was, so that's. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. So sorry to Jeff for his and his family's loss.
You can tell that Jeff was somebody who had a mom backing him 100%. Even as an adult, you can tell.
Yeah, he had a lot of confidence.
Yes, he did. those dimples paid the bills. He was confident. He knew what he was doing because Mama had his back.
Exactly. All right. On that note, everyone, any last thoughts before we retire for the evening and the week?
I have none. I'm out.
All right. We are due for a bonus show with ladies and Jack if you want to do it. But
Who's
Jamie,
Jack?
we should.
Who's Jack? Where's Jack? Hey, not Jack. Could you send a memo to actual Jack, please?
I don't know where he's at.
So anyway, we are due for a bonus show, which I think we're going to do right before the 2-week finale episode. Shandy is in. Hopefully Amanda is in. Jamie, of
Yeah.
course. Jack, you are more than welcome to be there while we all talk Amanda through her very first ever post finale picks and how
Maybe
the
I can
edits
maybe
work.
I can come on and ruin it for her.
There you go. You should come in as a disguise.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll do a 2-part episode, and you can come on in the second part.
No, I'd rather ruin it from the beginning.
Bring your own
All
vest.
All right, so on that note, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to the patrons, especially the ones that contribute a certain level. And that be Eckhart, Rigner, Maggie, the Magnificent, Joanne with the Plan, Ed, the Creepy Poo, we had Mailman. Thanks, guys, so much. Thank you to everybody that joined us in the chat tonight. Sorry I didn't really read it a whole lot. We'll be back next week, which will be the day before Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving. Same time, same place. And yeah, I don't got anything else. Did I thank the patrons, especially the ones that contribute a certain level? Did I do that?
You just did it like 20 seconds ago.
Okay. I looked
You
back
did.
at the calendar and to confirm that it was in fact right before Thanksgiving, and then everything else I said before that just totally went out of my head. All right. Well, on that note, though, survivorjjc@gmail.com. Give us an email if you can't join us live. All right. Well, my name is Colleen.
I am Jamie.
And I'm not Jack.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.